Hi, my name is Thomas Cameron. I'm one of the many folks who's going to be presenting at Red Hat Summit this year. I am a cloud evangelist at Red Hat, and this is either my 9th or 10th Red Hat Summit. I'm going to be delivering 5 sessions this year, and I certainly hope that you will come and see me and see the other fantastic presenters. Red Hat Summit is a 3-day educational event. It is the best conference for Red Hat customers or Red Hat community members, whether you are a CIO who's trying to figure out how to make a strategic difference using open source in your IT modernization project, or you're a systems engineer building a cloud, or you're a hobbyist who's just trying to figure out how to get involved in open source projects. You're going to find something really interesting and valuable at Red Hat Summit this year. This year's theme is the impact of the individual. Red Hat Summit is returning to Boston for 2017, and Boston's certainly an area that's no stranger to revolution. But revolutions, whether they are the start of this nation in the Boston Harbor to the origin of open source at MIT, don't just happen. Revolutions take people. They take individuals looking towards the future who are willing to step up and say, change won't happen to me, but because of me. So this year at Red Hat Summit, we're going to celebrate the individuals, the explorers, the builders. Let us recognize the unsung hero of the server room, the doer who keeps the lights on and the enterprise running, the systems admin who's coming in at 3 o'clock to do the patches, or the coder who's working late at night at home. We're going to celebrate the individuals. We're going to celebrate the explorer, the dreamer who boldly offers a new solution to an old problem we just couldn't seem to overcome before. Because open source innovation is really only possible because of the people behind it, you should come to Summit if you want to meet the folks who are writing the code that you're using in the enterprise. If you want to talk to product managers and say, hey, I like this about your product, but maybe it could do this instead. Or if you just want to put your finger on the pulse of what's coming down the pipe in enterprise open source technology, you should definitely come to Red Hat Summit. I really love coming to Summit because I can see how our customers are usually using our technologies. Some really fascinating use cases, whether it's from traditional brick and mortar retail applications to next generation cutting edge cloud computing. Seeing how fast our technology is evolving to meet these changing demands is really fascinating, and you get that at Red Hat Summit. And Summit is a great place to come and learn about the exciting advances in our partner ecosystem. Some of the favorite memories I have of Red Hat Summit are from when I was really new in open source to learning about what the luminaries were doing, how they were making changes. Watching how our engineers talk to our customers and really get good ideas from them about how we should develop our software. And I think my all-time favorite memories from every summit are giving us a technical session and watching the light bulb go on, seeing people who go, ooh, I can do that with this technology. It's a fantastic experience. This year, I'm looking forward to seeing the folks that I've seen over the last few years, and I'm also really looking forward to meeting new friends, folks who are new to open source or enterprise computing. So that's going to be a fantastic experience I'm really happy to do. And what is Boston without a Red Sox game? There's going to be some fantastic events at Red Hat Summit, so that's going to be a lot of fun as well. And as usual, I even as a Red Hat employee, get a lot out of the security track, the cloud computing track. I think if you look at what's going on with mobile application development, there's going to be some incredibly exciting technology discussed there. And then there's the fun stuff too. There are interactive activities like the t-shirt printing, the break fix challenge where you get to kind of get your nerd on, going to Dev Zone, things like that are all really important parts of Red Hat Summit. Now, I get asked a lot, why are you so passionate about Summit? Well, I'm passionate about open source, and I came to Red Hat because Red Hat is a place that allows me to live that dream of contributing to open source communities and technologies. I actually was passionate enough about Red Hat and open source that a few years ago, I made it permanent. So I'm going to be here for life, it looks like, and I'm thrilled to do so. Some of the other things that I think are worth mentioning at Red Hat Summit is we're going to recognize Red Hat certified professionals who have made big contributions to communities or enterprises, and that's always really, really exciting. And if you want to have your mind blown, check out the Innovation Awards. We're going to have folks or organizations who have done really, really amazing things with open source technology, and you are going to get to vote on who the overall Innovation Award winner is. As usual, we're going to have the Women in Open Source presentation. And as somebody who is the husband to a technologist and the father to two young girls who are interested in technology, that's a really near and dear subject to my heart. Every year we have amazing keynotes from our partners. So we're going to have folks come in who are going to talk about commercial offerings around open source, some of the things that they're doing with their technologies to enable open source. So some really cool partner keynotes as well. And that leads into the Partner Pavilion. The Partner Pavilion is an amazing setup where all of our partners who are participating in Summit have booths to talk about their technologies and their offerings. It's a really exciting place to go and learn about what's going on in the ecosystem, and you can certainly get your swag on if you want to do that as well. Red Hat recognizes that we would not be where we are if it weren't for the open source communities which feed into the technologies that we eventually productized. So we're thrilled to have the Community Central area at Summit, where various projects will have booths and they can talk to you about what's going on in the upstream, and you can kind of, again, put your finger on the pulse of what's coming and what will eventually make it into Red Hat technologies. So I hope you're going to come. I'm really looking forward to seeing you, whether you've been here 9 or 10 times like me or it's your first time. Red Hat Summit is going to be a fantastic experience this year.